sure this is going to, let's see if this works. I think we're working. Hello!
Como este?
And welcome! First of all, we are stoked to be here because we're together. First time in like 2.5 weeks.
Crazy
Yay.
long time. Welcome from Tasmania.
Welcome all the way from Laguna, Tasmania. Thank you guys so much for logging on tonight. We are at the end, or we've completed our 6-week challenge for the year, the last challenge for 2022, which is really exciting. And as always, it's always incredibly difficult to determine place getters because you've all done such an incredible job. But tonight, before we get into the presentation, we just do want to touch on a bit of what's coming up next and what to expect, how you should behave for the next few weeks. We've just come off, obviously, what we call the deficit. Now, other challenge that you may have done in the past, they do quite an aggressive deficit. So they'll have you eating anywhere from around like the 1,200 calorie kind of mark. Will that work? Yes. Is it sustainable and long term? No. So as you guys have seen, we actually educate you on how you can eat more and therefore eat enough to sustain you, to fuel you to perform in both the exercise and in your daily life as well, and show you how that you can actually maintain this for a long period of time because it is so much more food than, you know, those aggressive deficits and stuff like that too. I'm just going to take off where it's chiming every time someone joins in because that's going to get annoying real quick. Don't know how to do it on the fly. Anyway. So we just wanted to educate you on what comes next. So we've all been in a deficit for the last 6 weeks. Now, can you stay in a deficit forever? Well, yes, you can, but will it give you progress? No. There comes a point, like any success journey, no matter whether it's weight loss and fitness related or whether it's business and financial or any area of your life, you get to a point where you're going to plateau. So what we're going to educate you on tonight is, shut up, Phil. Can someone take the keyboard off Phil? What we're going to educate you on tonight is how to force the plateau so that we can be in control of how our weight loss and stuff goes. Can
Perfect.
you continue?
That's great.
I'm
Easy.
just trying to do this.
So, like Sheridan was saying there, we're going to take control because most people wait for it to hit them, and when it hits them, it derails them. That's the reality of it. We don't want you to derail. We want you to be in control. So, we're going to teach you how to recalibrate your numbers based on where you're at right now because most of you have submitted your photos and it looks really cool. Sheridan's found a lovely little
Here's my
diagram.
fancy diagram. You need to go to that side of the diagram so we can still see.
All right.
This is the natural progress cycle. Now, as
Can I see the mouse?
Sorry?
Can you guys see the mouse there on that picture?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
So totally lost my train of thought then. See how this doesn't necessarily talk about weight loss because, like I said a second ago, is that it's not just related to weight loss. It comes down to all progression.
Mm-hmm. So if you look at this, we've got the natural progress cycle here, which is a really good name for it. If we start at the top right-hand side, you'll see that that peak is there. That's going to be the start of your journey. So the moment that slants down, that is a deficit.
This is flipped, sorry.
Yeah,
this is starting. This is not the way Matt's referencing it is weight loss coming down. So he's
Correct.
starting at the top right and coming your way, or this way, going to go there and coming your way down here. If we flip it in the reverse, what it's doing is your fitness and your health is like at a 0 out of 10, and we're getting better and better and better as we go.
Correct.
So,
but I'm going to talk from it coming down because most of you guys did the weight loss journey. And so you've been in a deficit, which is coming down. So you're losing weight. And now we're at the end of that first cycle, which is the 6-week cycle. Then we recalibrate your calories, and then we plateau it on purpose, and we come across this way. Now, that is important to do so that your body doesn't freak out and go into like a little bit of panic mode of starvation because it thinks aggressively. It doesn't think minimal, incremental things. It actually thinks in like the exaggerated form. I.e., if you think about a bodybuilder, most of you think of the person on the front of a magazine. You remember the big bulked up juice head. You don't remember the natural person who's put all the hard yards in. So the reality is that we're going to force this plateau on purpose. You recalibrate your numbers. Do you want to go over those real quick?
I will in a second.
Okay, cool. You're going to recalibrate them. At the end of that period of time that we allocate towards you, you'll then recalibrate and then you'd go into a deficit again. So that's how you step it down.
Now, when we talk about a plateau, we're not meaning that you're going to put weight on again, because the plateau is maintaining what you've currently got now, not going above or below. You're just going to force the plateau. So you're going to stay at a stagnant position before we then drop it again. Because we just don't want your body to go, all right, we're in that starvation mode again. We're going to start packing and we're going to hold on to all the fat that we can because we're prepping for a famine and we don't know when we're going to get enough food again, and let's stack it. That's how we get long-term results. But long-term results doesn't necessarily mean it's a straight shot down on the scales. It's a bumpy journey, and it's kind of like the stock market. You might be increasing your wealth, but it doesn't just go from A to hero. Like, it takes a bit of a journey.
Yeah.
So now the numbers that you need to know, I'm going to get rid of this thing off the screen now. The numbers that you need to know is your weight in kilograms times by 2.2 times by 15. Now, this is very similar to the original formula that we worked out your calories, but when you were first going into your deficit, when we first started this challenge, you were either timesing it by 11 or 12. So 11 was rapid weight loss and 12 was steady weight loss. We're now going to times it by 15, which means you get to eat a little bit extra, which means we're in maintenance mode. Now, the only clause to this means that you lose your extra 600 day. So you scrap that bad boy and you're just going to eat the same amount of calories each day. Plus, you need to maintain your exercise. Now, if there's one thing that we want people to get out of these challenges is that exercise is like your daily multivitamin. It's a daily thing. It's brushing your teeth every day. Don't just do it for a couple of weeks and then go, I'll wait till I see the dentist in 6 months. No, we continually brush our teeth because we know it's good for our health. Now, does that mean you're going to 100% avoid cavities and stuff? No, it's a part of life. But we need to be consistent with our exercise, not just for the results that it gives us, but for the other side of things too. It's literally like a multivitamin. It changes the chemical balance in your brains. It changes, like, there's so much that happens when you include exercise in your daily routine that the list is too long to mention. So your exercise from now on doesn't change. And that's why we introduced the 4-minute daily challenges, just to show you that you don't have to go out and do 2-3 hour workouts to get results. You can literally do this off 4 minutes a day. However, if you're going to just limit it to the 4 minutes a day, they need to be high intensity and you need to give everything that you've got.
Yep. Consistency compounds, people.
Yeah.
Whether you do nothing or you do something, if you do it consistently enough, they both come with rewards. Do nothing, you're probably going to have some weight gain.
That's your
do
reward.
Something, yeah, that's your not so great reward. And do the other one, if you are consistently moving, you have the increase of your fitness, the photochemicals, everything sort of shifts regressively when you're moving a lot.
Yeah.
Super simple.
So consistency is the first key to it all, and then we tweak our intensity. So as you get fitter, you can no longer maintain doing the same amount that you're doing now. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to increase the time at which you work out. It just means your intensity has to step up again. So if when you first started, in 30 minutes you could get 10 push-ups done, as you get stronger, 10 push-ups isn't really enough anymore to get the same kind of benefits and results. So the next step, part 2, is the intensity tweak and giving it all you've got now, because your fitness and your strength has increased. So you need to apply the same intensity in comparison to your fitness level now.
Yep.
Yep,
And you got to remember that fitness is never easy, because the moment you get fitter, you do more, you can run more, you can push more, you can do more. So it's always hard. So when people always ask me, like, is this going to get any easier? The short answer is no, it doesn't, because you just get fitter and do more. So it's always the same feeling of challenge, and that's what makes it so good. That's what we actually fall in love with, is that hard challenge that comes with exercise.
And that kind of so I just want to go back over that, the food formula. It's your weight in kilograms, so you now need to go and reweigh yourself or have a guesstimate, doesn't really matter, times by 2.2 times by 15. Now, how long you do this for? This is for a minimum of 4 weeks. Now, the reason why you can go into this now is because it is the Christmas period. Let's be honest, you're going to overindulge. You're going to enjoy yourself. You want to enjoy yourself. You've done all this hard work, but that doesn't mean we go back to old habits. Doesn't mean we now forget about the numbers, because the numbers don't forget about you. No matter if you calculate them or not, they calculate for you. Your calories increase, yes, but it doesn't mean we blow out and we binge eat consistently. Now, in saying that, Christmas Day, generally a big eating day for most people, eating, drinking, etc., etc. It's one day, who cares? But remember, Christmas is not a week-long day. It's one day. So go for gold on Christmas Day. Forget about it. Who cares? It's one day. But don't forget about it on Boxing Day. Or don't forget about the day after. But just because you have one day off doesn't mean that blows your progress forever. You just get back on the horse the next day. Put a line through the sand and step into the next day. So that's my biggest thing that I want for you guys, especially in this Christmas festive period, is that you can actually make it through the Christmas period and come away on top and in front after the period if you don't let it all kind of compound and follow you along.
And use the I'm on holidays, it's okay. That's the main
Because, like, if you want it to be, it 100% is. But don't then cry in 2 weeks later going, I've lost on my progress. What was all the last 6 weeks for? Because remember why you started this 6 weeks ago. And during these next couple of weeks, especially the 2 weeks that we're away from face-to-face, remember that. Enjoy yourself 100%. You're on maintenance calories now, so it means you get a little bit extra each day. But don't lose sight of what you've always been working towards and what you can feel like in the long run.
And your current body weight is the maintenance number. So say, for example, we know we don't say use the scales, for example, but say it's 100 kilos is what I weigh. That's going to be roughly around 2,400 calories. That's my maintenance weight to stay at 100 kgs. So I would be having 2,500 calories a day to keep my body weight at 100 kilograms. If I want it to go under, that's where my deficit comes in. So I have to lower those numbers. That drops my weight down. So all you need to do is know that your current weight, whatever that is a number. And if all you did was eat that number, you would stay consistently at that number. Now, you may not feel tight and lean like you were during the challenge because you were in a deficit, but that's okay because this is on purpose. You're not putting weight on. You'll just feel different. That's where the exercise comes in. It allows you to feel better about yourself and not feeling super lean like you were in the 6 weeks. That's the trade-off. You increase the calories of food, but you increase your focus on the exercise.
So I'd like to give you the challenge of these next couple of weeks, as whilst you're in maintenance, is actually play around with the intensity of your workouts. You don't need to increase the time frame of which you do the workouts. Just play with the intensity and go for gold. Go hard. You've all got access to those 4-minute daily challenges, so keep on to those. Play the replays of our online boot camps and things like that. They will be going ahead on non-public holiday days still, so you can tune in live at 6:30 or do the replays. But we're here to help you win. We promise that we know what we're talking about. We use this same method as well. And yes, I do need to put a disclaimer. Yes, you hear me talking about my triathlon training and stuff like that. However, I adjust my food to allow for that too, because I'm doing big calorie burning days. I also add in big eating calorie days as well to counteract that. But you only ever need to increase your calories when you are doing quite high volume and intensity like I am doing. Like my workouts yesterday, I burnt over 1,000 calories just in those workouts. So that's when you tweak that. But if you're just doing your boot camps and stuff, you don't need to allow for extra calories on those things. So keep up those intensities, that intensity, be consistent, enjoy the extra food. Don't hold on to Christmas being 2 weeks long. It's actually only one day, but enjoy yourself. Draw a line in the sand if you binge. Doesn't matter. Be better the next day. That's pretty much all I've got. Does anyone have any questions based on the next couple of weeks and how you need to focus it that I haven't covered? Was that all pretty clear? We're good? Cool. If you do have any questions later on, please just message me and I can explain it a little bit better or tweak it for however works for you and understanding it. So let's get on to presentation now. Now, usually we have a really fancy little presentation thing to put on the screen. However, we've had a system breakdown and we also had a delayed flight. So that meant we couldn't fix all of that. So you're just going to get our excited faces telling you who has won and all that kind of thing. So we're super excited. Do we want to start off with the fitness side of things?
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's do that.
fitness and strength. Oh,
No, I love
right.
the fitness and strength
He
one.
does.
It's a very cool, very challenging.
Well, this is your domain because you create everything to do with the fitness and strength
very
challenges, right down to the workouts each week to everything.
It's designed to get harder each week. So it always starts off easy and it gets a little bit harder. And usually by the last one, it's a little bit insane. And that was the general feedback I got on the last session was, this is ridiculous. And
I think they use more expletives than that.
This is beep, beep, beep. It's like a series of words. But that's okay. I take it. And to me, that is a win.
Lucky that's his love language.
Yeah.
It's cuss words.
But no, it's really, really cool. The requirements they have is they have to submit their daily BAMs. So those videos, those 4-minute videos, they have to do those and submit the video. That's a point every day they do that. They also have to do the weekend warrior and they also have to do the run, the TGO, the VGO, and they have to submit those every week. And those are bonus point systems. So there's a maximum, I think, of how much was it 7 points? Or was it 8 points? You get a bonus points if you submit all of them. And that's kind of how it works. And that's that point. And then they're rated for their strength component, their fitness component. There's a rating system. And then this year, this one, I added a bonus component, which was none of them knew it was coming. But it was based on like 2 minutes max something, be it lunges, be it push-ups, be it burpees, be it something like that. Wall balls, all the fun things. And they were all ranked. Now, this is really cool because the difference between, in the last challenge we did, the difference between first and second was 1 point. The difference between first and second, again, is 1 point. So, very, very exciting. I like it already because it was down to the wire. And it was really fun grading them because I could just see it going back and forth. And then it was like shifting a lot, which is awesome. So I was getting really excited.
And it wasn't until the last week of challenges that the winner came through.
Literally the last one.
Which is awesome.
Really, really cool. So, do you want to announce backwards?
We can certainly do that. All right. In third place, Mrs. Tanya Davies.
Well done, Tanya.
Got you, good thing.
Absolute machine.
Superstar woman, this one. She is incredibly consistent. She rocks up and does her open gym workouts Monday to Friday, which is awesome. Gets her PT in, but pushes hard, which is really cool. And we chatted about the whole intensity tweaks last week, and we're really proud of you because you've ticked off the consistency, and now you've already tweaked the intensity of your sessions too, which is cool. And the fitness and strength challenges are a really great insight as to how intensity can be brought into a 30-minute session. Don't have to exercise like that every time, but it's great to see. But we're really proud of you because you are definitely stronger than your excuses. You had a week away in that time, and
Did you back? She had her back during the process?
Yes, and so you've overcome a few obstacles, which is awesome. So we're really proud of you. Well done.
Well done, legend.
Nicely done.
Oh,
you are so welcome. All right, second place, Mrs. Kylie Curtis.
Oh, Kylie.
Our last challenge winner has placed yet again, but I'm sorry, my dear, you have been pipped at the line for the top dog spot. There she is. Oh, she's at work. Snip, snip, snip.
Just remember, last time she won by a point. This time she hasn't won it by a point. That's how close she is. She gives you everything she can possibly give you.
Yeah.
She also gives you verbal words and reactions and feedback during the session, which is very kind of her. I don't even ask for it. She gives it. So very grateful, Kylie, for that contribution. But you're a true legend. You were right in the mix again.
Super strong.
So strong.
Super strong.
Very consistent, which is really, really cool.
So well done, legend. Second place, which leaves us to first place. Erin Cartwright.
Oh, legend.
She's not even on. She's not even on. What are you doing, woman? Erin, What? Oh, you have to explain this one. She is such a superstar.
Yeah, she has just been hell-bent on, and a lot of you have been like this too, but she's been on a hell of a journey. She's been really trying to get faster at her 5K time. She's been wanting to get stronger. She committed to a PT session. She's committed to a gym session. She moved
to, I'm going to say she moved to Frankston purely because of the gym. But she did move to Frankston and we played a part in that. So, dedication.
Yeah. But she has just pushed far and above what she thought she could do. You know, she's constantly sucking on an inhaler every now and then, and I'm always like, put the thing down, like get going and all this sort of stuff. So she just gave us everything she could possibly give us, and she never left it up to chance. She literally threw everything at it, and it was really, really cool. So
awesome.
She should be super proud. Can't wait to give her a call and let her know, because she has no idea.
So well done, Erin. Superstar effort. Woo! Alrighty. Yes. No, let's go to special mentions. Do you want to go to special mentions? Okay, so before we move on to the presentation of the weight loss section, we do want to do a couple of special mentions. First of all, we have Anna Vandenbrand.
Oh, yes, the legend.
We want to special mention to you, Anna, because no one out of these challenges has been quite as dedicated to their goals as you have in this challenge, and we are so proud of you. From day dot, it was about chin-ups first and foremost, and you crushed them. I don't know if you guys watched her progression, but holy moly, those chin-ups are like strict. They're full on boss mode, and we are super proud of you. And then she also had another goal of running 1 kilometer non-stop. She did that on Saturday. We are super proud of you.
Not only did she do 1 kilometer, she went 1.4, didn't you, Anna? She smashed it. She pushed on through. She wasn't going to stop at 1. She said, no, I'm going to smash it.
Note to you guys, if you want to smash a goal, don't tell Matt and don't do it around him, because he will make you do more. But you didn't die, so that's good.
Really,
but we are super proud of you, and thank you for being so open and sharing and stuff throughout the challenge as well. You've kept a lot of people en route as well, so we're really, really proud of you. A huge transformation, not just in body and fitness and strength, but also in your attitude and mental mental attitude too as well. So we're super, super proud of you. Well done. Awesome. Next one is Team Brown. Stacey and Glenn, you guys always just show up. These guys travelled a lot through the last 6 weeks. They always made it work. They were online boot camps, and you guys don't miss a beat. Rocked up to some of the challenge check-ins and all that kind of stuff. So we just always want to give you guys a shout out, because we're really proud of you. Great team. You guys get it done, and yeah, we're just super, super proud of you. Well done. Christy Jones. She's not online yet either. We want to say a big shout out to you. Huge shift for Christy. She was super open and vulnerable and honest and stuff, chatting amongst you guys as well. So we're really proud of you with that. Christy has never showed photos of herself before on any of these challenges. So that was a huge step, and that was really inspiring and powerful. So well done to you. Joe Smith, you were Miss Consistent, and we are super, super proud of you. Your photos show that. Even I think our favorite transformation was the change in your face in those photos as well. So you can not only see it in your body, but also in your eyes and stuff too. So we're super proud of you. And then obviously our beautiful Gabby, shout out to you. This is probably your most successful challenge. Yeah. You've been a part of, I think, most of them, if not all of them. But we're really proud of you, because you're always on the talk, keeping people honest and engaged, which is awesome. But we're really proud of you putting the rubber to the ground.
Yep, and I believe you lost, was it 18 centimetres, Gab? Is that what it was? 18 centimetres. So she looks amazing. She is amazing. And she's been the most consistent she's been in any of these challenges. So those guys, we just wanted to do a special mention to. I think we should move into it, Sheridan.
We should. All right. Third place. We actually have a tie for third place. Our two beautiful place getters for third is Caitlin Mills
whoop, whoop.
and Kirsty Elmsley.
Oh, that makes
whoop, whoop, whoop. Both of you look incredible. Yay! Good job, you. Both of you girls look incredible, and we just couldn't. We needed you both to be on that podium.
It seems like a cop out, but I promise you, it's like it was just you just couldn't go it's just, you both deserved it. So thank you so
So
much.
incredible. But yeah, your photos are amazing. And yeah, super proud of you showing up, putting the work in. I think Kirsty got back into it after 2 weeks postpartum. Like you guys are
Honestly.
awesome.
Kirst, you are a machine of machines. I tell you, she would have ran to the hospital ward to deliver that baby if it was possible. Just a legend. Thank you so much for inspiring so many people, Kirst.
And then in our second place,
Well, this is exciting. This was an amazing transformation.
Bree
You
Burns!
look phenomenal.
First timer to our challenge. Not only did she lose weight, she also lost hair length too. I see the new haircut. It suits you so much.
Really does.
Look beautiful.
Look at her. There she is.
There she is.
Yeah.
Yay! Well done, legends. Second place. Totally deserve that.
Yeah.
You look incredible. Like, amazing.
And so consistent with your exercising.
Yep.
Always there. Always showing up. You just threw yourself at it. And I think you're a late inclusion to that. Like, last minute.
Woohoo! You're so welcome. You're doing great, my sweet. Really awesome. All right. Well, then, shall we get on to first place? Now, I'm pretty excited about this because never before in all of the challenge history have we ever had a past winner win again until this challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, your first place getter, Heather Toogood!
She's too good. She looks amazing.
She is too good. Well done. You look phenomenal. Just a huge. Our favourite photos are always to compare the back shots because you can't suck it in. You can't do anything like that. It's like real and raw.
Hips don't lie.
Hips literally.
Hips don't lie.
Hips don't lie. And oh my goodness, your photos are so incredible, and we're so proud of you. But the reason for this is because Heather is so consistent, and if you see her in those sessions, she's always at face-to-face stuff. If you see her there, you see that her intensity is always at full bore. Like, she does not let anything go. So you totally deserve that. We are stoked to have a repeat winner. That's super exciting. But well done. Just awesome stuff.
Some of Heather's special qualities is she likes to give you an eye roll if she doesn't like what she's doing, like an emoji.
She gives a few of those.
Yeah, eye rolls. But she's always laughing, always smiling, always grateful. And she applies herself 100%, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Turns up with her 2 kidlets and then gets into it.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It's awesome. So we're super, super proud of you. But needless to say, if we could mention all of you, we 100% would, because every one of you has done an incredible transformation. And please understand how challenging it is for us to narrow it down to 3 places. It is very challenging.
And we were just saying before that this is the challenge that was filled with like people getting COVID, people getting a cold, people getting sick, and they were still fronting up, still posting the videos, still doing what they had to do. They're coming on their deathbed kind of thing, and they would just get the challenges done. And so we're very grateful for you guys pushing through and not just settling down and going, oh, well. A lot of you stood up and went, okay, it is what it is. It's going to suck today, and you just got it done. So well done, legends. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so incredible. We're super proud of you. He's very proud that it's just about to click over 30 minutes and we're wrapping up.
We're not like that. We're usually useless.
But as always, we need to do a special mention to our FBFM team. Us. No, our beautiful Tanya Popplestone and, of course, Noah Popplestone.
And there's another Popplestone.
Dean Popplestone. It's literally the Dean and Popple family.
Yep.
But without those guys, this seriously FBFM doesn't run at all without them. So.
And in the next challenge, if you when you take it up and do the next challenge, I highly encourage you to get along to Dean's accountability check-ins. The people that did that were like super, super impressed by it. Really rewarding and really helpful along a sort of a bumpy road that people are on that journey. So if you get the chance, get along to one of his sessions. He's amazing at what he does. He loves what he does, very passionate about it, and he just loves helping people.
And lads, get along to the beer night with him too. We've had a heap of awesome response about that one too. So a huge thank you to our team. A huge thank you to you guys for your support throughout 2022. I can't believe this is like the end of the year. Wow. Where does a year go? But we are super excited for a massive 23, and we can't wait to do it all with you again. We will be kicking off the next challenge in February, so keep an eye out for that. Other than that, please have a very, very Merry Christmas. Enjoy some beautiful quality time with your loved ones. We can't wait to see you next year. We can't wait to celebrate Christmas and get ready for a rockin' 2023.
Bring it on.
Look out.
Well done,
Well, thank
legends.
you guys so much. Mwah. We love you. Take care. Winners will be in touch and go from there.
See you, legends.
Be good. Ciao for now. And finish.